hope you're all well. Today, let's start by walking my dog, and I like to get my body working by having an early walk. The streets are really quiet, especially with the lockdown, but I just find it quite peaceful just to have a little wander around the streets and in the park. After I get back from my walk, I start to do my washing, making sure I have clean clothes, as this is Sunday that I'm doing it. So I like to open my blinds and just get my day started by letting in the light. But next, I like to make my bed. I think making the bed is just a perfect way to just get yourself up and ready for the day. And yeah, this takes a while because I just find it so much effort, but it's just something that it has to be done. So I like to make my bed, and the finished results are the best. After I have made my bed, I like to hoover my apartment, as I have winter in my apartment, so it is highly recommended that you hoover your place daily. You should hoover your place at least twice a week, just depending on how many people come through in and out. Next, I like to have a shower after I've done all that cleaning. It just, makes my body feel all refreshed after walking, and, I've just basically built up a little bit of a sweat, so I just like to make sure that my body is nicely cleansed. Then I have a online language class, which is a Korean class that I do with my society that I'm joined at my university, and they've only done 4 lessons so far, but it's really interesting. I do know a little bit of Korean, so it's nice to have a refresher session. So this was really nice to know and make sure that I still know Korean. Now it is the evening time, so I'm going on to cleansing and making my skin all nice and beautiful. But before I do, I just want to say thank you to Duvolle for sending me this Radiance skincare system. It is a skincare tool that can cleanse your body and also get rid of dead skin, and I think that this is just a wonderful tool that I have been wanting for ages, and I'm so glad that they sent this out to me. It's so easy to use. It's battery operated, and you can take the attachments on and off, and you can change it so easily, and it is so soft as well for the skin. And if you are wanting to get this, you can use my code IRIERAE for 70% off this. So thank you again, Duvolle, for sending me this. But let's try it out. So moving on to my skincare routine. This is nothing new. If you've not seen my skincare routine that I did last year, it is the same routine as that, but I'm just going to show you again for any of my new followers or new subscribers, sorry. So I like to cleanse my skin with this. It is really nice for my skin. It's not too harsh, especially the exfoliating beads. And then I'm going to use the my cleansing brush, and it is really soft on the skin, and I just like it because it makes sure that the product really gets into my skin, and it really opens up the pores as well. After washing my face and patting it dry, I'm going on to toner, and it is the green tea watery skin toner, and I like to pat this onto my face just because I don't know, I just feel like it's more refreshing that way. And I like to just add on some moisturizer to my lips, which is my oldie but a goodie, which is Vaseline Rosy Lips. It just adds a nice tint of rose to, you know, a rose color to my lips. Then I like to add an essence to my skin and also a vitamin C lotion as well, and I like to mix that in and just pat that in all together and make sure that it is well, you know, rubbed into my skin. The last thing that I do is I put a sleeping mask on, and I usually like to do this straight after I complete my full routine because I usually forget and I think, why is my skin so dry in the morning? Because without using this, there is such a difference. So this is highly recommended if you really want to wake up with nice soft skin in the morning, and it just makes it more easier as well. So I really like the green tea because it really brings down the redness of my skin. After I have finished and transformed into my sleeping clothes and my tie head as well, I like to moisturize my skin as well, which is from Nivea. It's a sheer but smooth moisturizer. It is so soft for my skin, and I like how my skin turns out at the end of it. Then after, I just like to wind down and just watch YouTube videos. I love watching gaming videos, which is my favorite is Dashi, and I like to put on some lovely sleepy slippers that I find so comfy, and they're so easy to wear around my apartment. I also like to make sure I drink a full bottle of water before I go to bed because I like to make sure that I'm hydrated. And then I go on to revising. I did have a test earlier this week, so I was revising for that, as I did find the content a little bit hard, so I created a Quizlet for myself, and I've just been practicing with that every day until Thursday. So after I've done that for a bit, I go on to winding down even more, and I just lay in my chair and I just like flick through my phone, just checking up on anything before I get a reminder that, oh, it's time to go to bed soon. So I like to clear my study space because I have, you know, I have uni the next day, so I like to make sure that this space is all nice and tidy so I don't have to mess about in the morning, and it's just so much easier, and it just makes me feel I'm ready to just sit down and just, you know, open up my laptop and start my class. Once I do my very last task, I head to bed because I want to sleep. This is where I am done. I usually go to bed a little bit early just to make sure that I have enough sleep, because Mondays are usually where I have a full day of classes, and I just like to make sure that everything is in the folders, and I have alarm set because I usually like to wake up about 6ish, but the latest is 6:30. But my body clock's really good. But I want to say thank you all for watching this video. Please make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.